Hello, my name is Jose Sicairos, and this is Clocktower Fighter. It's a 2D style fighting game with the 3D stages.
I'm Jahron. Let me talk about the movement of the game. There's a forward and backward movement, as well as jumping and diagonal jumping, which is a way of jumping with momentum.
And in this game, contrary to most fighting games, we actually have a blocking motion mechanic. It's not just back. There's actually, you press down, and instead of having a low attack, we actually have an actual block for low, and you can actually block in the air too, so, or backward or whatever. It stops your momentum when you're in the air.
The way the fighting mechanics work in the game is on a rock, paper, scissors based style where you can do heavy attacks which take long but are beaten by light attacks. And light attacks are beaten by block because block is stronger than the light attack. And block is beaten by heavy because it would break the block.
To add to what Jahron said, the block, actually what happens is there's a meter for block, and if you take enough hits with a heavy attack or even a light attack, but light attacks deal very low damage to the meter, eventually what will happen is your block shatters and your character goes into like this knocked out kind of state where the other player would be able to combo you. So that's why heavy is nice against, but for weak attacks, what would happen is if you were to block a weak attack, the weak would kind of like it would kind of like stop the character for a short period and allow you to attack back. So using a weak attack versus a block would kind of stun the person that hit with the weak attack. As for aerial attacks, we have aerial attacks. All four. We have four attacks: 2 lights and 2 heavies, which can be done on the ground, obviously, and in the air. And so that's one light. That's the other one. And then we also have the heavies. So that's one. That's the other. And you can do them while moving. And something Jahron forgot to mention was the fact that we have dashing forward and running backwards. So in the movement, for movements, you can double tap backward to dash or run, depending on the character, or do a run or a dash, and then also you can carry your momentum from that run into your jump. So you can jump further. If you were to run first then jump, you carry the momentum further. And also the attacks, the heavy attacks, the same thing. You carry your momentum with the whatever attack you do.
Many different mechanics in the game, including the warping, which is not implemented just yet, but it would allow the player to use some of their meter to get behind their opponent so that they don't get comboed on forever, but it would cost them 3 meter out of the 6 that each character would have.
Another thing that the meter could be used for would be specials, like having quarter circle and a light or a heavy attack would do a character specific special, and those would waste meter too. So you have to kind of like be smart about how you would use your meter, which you would build up by either hitting an opponent would be one way to build up meter, and also another way to build up meter is getting hit yourself, but getting hit would give you far less meter than actually hitting the other person. So, but you would still get some meter that way too. In conclusion, we haven't really added. We still need to add more stages, more characters. Right now, we only have one character, and it's not even finished. But it's a fighting game, so there's a lot of animations and mechanics involved. But we're going to continue working on it. See how far we can take this.